going live. Hopefully it works. God dang it, why do I have such a freaking glare? Urgh! God dang it. Alright, Bear does not guarantee any of this will work at all whatsoever. Bear gives no guarantees. None whatsoever. Alright. Are we live? We are live! Grrrrr! Grrrrr! Greetings, humans! Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here! 29-year veteran of the woods, people. Can you believe it? We actually made it to what they call 2024, people. You know, Bears have a hard time with the concept of time. But Bear is here. He can't believe it. Thought literally everyone was going to die in 2024. We made it almost all the way through. We got a couple hours left here in January. Still could go to a crapshoot. If that's the case, then nobody would know. Bear did an unprofessional show here, so great to have nobody here. We have nobody here, but that's all right. We're probably not going to be saving this stream out there. So if you want to check it out, go check out. Let me find it here, people. Let me find it. Where are we, man? 2024, and we've already screwed it up here. But it's not going to be a professional show. Not at all, people. Bear is just going to be testing some stuff out here. We'll get into it in a little bit, but there you go. If you want to go check out the old archives, there is the archives for you to go check out. Hopefully, some people out there have already subscribed. Good stuff out there. Got more subscribers on the archive channel than the regular channel. All right, 1 second, people. Unprofessional show. And it went out. What the hell? Oh, for crying out loud. I was going to turn you off anyways. What's going on here? Battery's dead. Whatever, man. That's why we do test streams. And not actual streams. Good to have nobody here with Bear, but that's alright. Other channels just soaking up not only the viewers, but the drama. That's alright, people. We're drama. Well, unless you are the ex-prince? We're gonna go with ex-prince and ex-princess out there. Being shown to their seats. In the cheap aisle. They went to a movie premiere. Out there. And, walked the red carpet. It's like, alright, we're gonna, you know, it's like, I don't know if they still do it where they have, and today in the theater audience we have, you know, the King and Queen of Finland here. They show the spotlight on them. Usually they're up in a balcony somewhere, away from the riffraff out there. Well, not this time. This is alright, what's his name, Harry? Alright, Harry, you and your bride over here. We're gonna sit you over here in the cheap seats. In the old cheap ositos. I really hope there was gum on the floor. Bear hopes. Bear can dream, people. Bear can dream. Little known fact. Bears do dream. It's true, people. Alright, this is cutting into the chat. So let me move that over. This is why we do test streams. This is why we try and test this out first, people. There we go. That works a little bit better. Bear just got back from eating some sushi, so he was enjoying a nice dinner there, and never really got a chance to fully set up for you good people, but that's all right. There we go. That works. All right, there we go. That seems to do it. Okay, excellent. One thing down. All right. Yay. All right, let's see. Let's see if the camera will work. We've got a new setup here, people. Got a new setup, so let's check it out and see if... Why is that backwards? For crying out loud. It is upside down. Completely upside down, people. I don't know why. For crying out loud. It's not supposed to look that way. It's supposed to look the other way here. Let's see if the main camera will work. There it is. Oh, no, it's a little bit dark. A little bit dark for old Bear there. It's not quite that dusky here in the cave. Let's check it out. Let's see, what are we doing here, man? Oops. Not that one. Do the thing with the thing here. see. Is it the... I don't think it's the... No, that's a... that's alright. That works. Oh, of course, I'm not recording the audio. I don't know. Should we record the audio? Screw it. We're doing a test stream. It's fine. It is fine, people. Alright, let's see. That is really dark out there. So the plan was to kind of do a... Let's see, where are we? There we go. Plan was to do an honest review of The Shadow of the Conqueror book. It was alright. I don't think it was terrible. I don't think it was great. It was fine. It was fine. That is Bear's contention out there. I was going to try and do that. So let me get rid of the browser since nobody's chatting there. I'll probably go ahead and get rid of this. That wouldn't be very helpful at all. There we go. Well, let's just put it down. Let's just put it down there, and then let me see the... if you are joining Bear, he appreciates it. We're just doing a test stream here, so, let's see. Let me find it here. Where did it go? Oh, of course, it's, of course. Okay, let me do, yeah, of course. Let me do this number. Well, this is why you want to test things out, people. Let's see, so, okay, so that would, oh, of course, it's the same size. Naturally, Bear, naturally. Okay, so, what we would do is, Bear's trying to do, like, a two-camera setup here. So, let's see. Something along those lines. I apologize. I don't know why it's backwards. That's odd. Very odd. Let's see if we can get it. I don't want to make it too small. Okay, let's see. Let me do this number. I don't want to make it too big. And then maybe move it. Let's see. Let me do it. I want to move the book. Move the book out of the way. Let's see. Move it to the left or the right? Well, let's see. I would have the browser over here. If I can get to it. There it is. Okay, so we'd have that. That still works. I could still do it that way. Oh, look, the book. Don't hit the friggin' tripod here. Oh, look, the book. Oh, we talk about the book. Yada, yada, yada. See, I don't know why it's that one. It's upside down. It's backwards. It looks like it's going slow, too. Like it's got a... Yeah. It is not moving according to Bear. Not moving according to Bear. So, let's see. I would maybe scroll it down just a little bit. There you go. You can see a little bit of that there. There we are. But it's going slow. Look how slow that goes. That is odd, people. That is odd. Oh, I forgot the audio check. Bear could just be talking to himself here. Could just be talking to himself. Alright, let me get the friggin' headphones on. Test. Oh, it works. Okay. Maybe turn it up just a little bit. Bear is trying a different audio setup as well here. Literally everything here, where is it? Where's my Vanna hands here? Everything here is completely new. A completely new setup for Bear here. So we were trying literally everything new and live. Alright, let me go over here. Test. You can barely hear it. I'd have to move it maybe somehow. Maybe turn it up. Just a touch. Ah, that sounds a lot better. Yes, there we go. That would be the other reason people aren't stopping by. Bear, we can't hear you. Well, that would be something there. All right, why it's flipped upside down? I have no idea. I gotta figure that one out. All right, so in picture, maybe move it over just a little, just a touch. Bring it over just a hair there. There we go. And then you can bring up the second camera and make it a little bit bigger for people out there. There we are. Pretty cool. Alright, yeah, so anyways, the idea is to do the main camera here, and then you also have the, where is it? There we are. Except for it's upside down. Or backwards. Whatever. One of those two. One of those two there. So there is that. That looks good. Alright, and it sounds good? I gotta apologize for the echo. Normally Bear has it set up a little bit different here. Never got ready to set up for audio, so I apologize if there is any audio disparities out here. Disparities? Disparities. Ha! There we are. there we are. All right. So the camera works. The other camera doesn't. Man, the lighting is off though. I mean, the one up top is bright, and then the main camera is, I don't know. Let's see. This with the ND filter. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that doesn't anything. Oh, that makes it darker. Okay, that doesn't work. Alright, well, that doesn't work. We'll figure it out, people. This is why we do a test stream. So we don't go out live for people and just make a fool of ourselves. That would just be silly. Good thing there are other channels to vacuum up all the viewers out there, and people are ignoring old bear here. All right, get rid of that. Okay, so that'll be that. I still have no idea why it is upside down. That is odd. Let's see here. Oh, it's hot. The freaking iPhone. Let's see. Let's try it that way. Let's see if it flips around. We'll see, people. We will see together. There it goes. It works, but the freaking arm is in the way. Gosh darn it, people. Uh-oh. What the heck? My freaking private browsing. Private browsing. There we go. Thank you, Tim Apple, for your privacy. Thank you. Alright, that's not going to work. Let's see. Let's play with it here. We're playing with it, people. We are playing with it. Let me get off of that. There we go. Let me go to, I don't know. There we go. They're finding their seats, people. They're literally finding their seats out there. Alright, let's play with this and see if we can get it in a better location. Hopefully. Without screwing it up. Don't screw it up there. Nope, that's not going to work because it's... Let's see here. Okay, get that out of the way. Maybe like that. Although it's going to be off. Oops. There we go. Oh, maybe I can turn the camera. Or the phone. Let's see. Maybe that'll work. Let's try it. Let's try it out, people. Let's see if it works. Alright, get out of there, Prince, whatever your name is. Whatever your name is. Okay, iPhone. Yeah, there we go. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. Not great. It's still got the... And you see it's kind of off to an angle, too, so that's not gonna... I don't know. I flipped it around thinking maybe that might work, but no, that does not. No bueno. No bueno at all. Let's see. Oh, it's hot. Okay, there's that. Let me try and go back because it is off. I'll have to do the lid one later. Okay, there we go. There we are. Let's see if it works good. Of course, it's backwards. For crying out loud. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But that's the idea, people. The sort of genesis of the idea is to kind of have two different cameras going. Although I don't know if I'd be able to do the browser at the same time. Like I'm thinking, like this is the way that Bear's thinking. Oops. Bring it over there. Get rid of the browser. And then maybe, let's see here. Let's see, bring this back over this way. There we go, that gets a little bit more room there. Although it might be off on the iPhone, but that's alright. That just started claws. Okay, so that would kind of work. That would kind of work. We'll play with it, people. We will, yeah, it's off. Let's see, where is it? This would be the center over here, it looks like. Yeah. It's a little off. There we go. Alright, people. There is that. Now, let me see if some of the other stuff works here. Bear had to go through all of OBS. Oh, there was that was going to be the thumbnail. That's going to be the thumbnail for Bear. There we go. There is that. Okay, let's see if some of this other stuff will work. Bear with Bear here. Alright, of course that's not working. There we go. There is that. Okay, so this is the artwork that Bear has. Very cool. USA Assassin, people. USA Assassin. Mike McMahon. I believe they come out book number 4. Book number 4. So there you go. There's that. That's pretty cool. They are trying to find one of Bear's favorite Comicsgate characters of all time. That would be Bazooka Dog, people. So there you go. Looking forward to checking that out. So okay, good. All of these are there. Let's see. There's a blade from Kevin Sharp. Let's see, a brand from Kanan White. I've heard he's gotten into some issues out there. So there we go. There's that. Okay. Oh gosh, why is it not updating on the YouTube? What's going on here, man? What the heck's going on here, man? Alright, let's see, that works. Why it's not... Let's see, hold on here. Is it not playing? What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't know why it paused. That's odd. That is odd. This is the Pfizer comic that they came up with to sell the old Wu Flu vax. Oh boy, do I have some stories on that one. So there we go. Well, let's see. Is there we go. You're an everyday hero, people. You are an everyday hero. See, they got the vax. You can tell because they've got the bandage on the arm. You have to wear. Apparently, you have to wear a short sleeve shirt right after you get your vaccine, or maybe that's your vax clothing to begin with. You know, you don't want the nurse to roll up your sleeve, so you just go in without a sleeve at all. You know, you just put on the old wife beater and away you go. Away you go. So okay, solve that mystery. Look at there. There's some foundation stuff that I still had. But everything else pretty much got cleared out. Oh, shoot, I forgot to do the whatchamacallit there. Where's the old prince? There we go. Alright, let's see. I'm finding it, people. I am finding it. One of these days, Bear will do a professional show. It's not today, people. Definitely not today. Okay, there's that. 1 bazillion emails. Okay. An update from Shane and the ghost of Metacumba Key. Alright, let's see if we can bring this in. 1 second here, people. Let's see if we can do... Okay, I got that. Let me scroll it. Oh, there we are. Okay. Let me do... Let's say I gotta add... Let's just do campaigns. Okay. Here we are. Alright, I would add... Let's see, I need to do the browser first so everybody can see the... I apologize, people. Black screen. Obviously, great stuff there. Okay, there's that. Oh, nope, gosh dang it. Nope, not that. Let me... Wrong one. Nope, get out of that. Junket, yes. Okay, I'll add... Where is it? Browser. Okay, yes. Okay, let me get the URL. I know, people, it is exciting. Exciting out there. Alright, let's see. There is that. Okay. Copy link. There we go. That's what I need. I need to copy a link, people. Alright, there's that. There is that. We will do this and see if that works. Okay, yes. Yes! It works. And I got a chat. A derpy. Good to see old Derpy here. Setting up OBS. You are correct, sir. You are correct. Great to see Derpy. Great to have you here. Excuse me, Derpy Entertainment. Derpy Entertainment Limited, probably. There we go. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Derpy. Yeah, we are trying to set that up. A number of things here. Okay, so that's that. Yes. It works. Yay. Amy says, Bear? Bear says, Amy! Amy, good to have Amy here. Alright, let me figure this out. Bear is literally just doing kind of a goof-off test stream. That's why it's completely blank. Let's see. I'm trying to set some stuff up here. So we're just having fun, goofing off, all that sort of stuff. Let's see. What is this? This would be a browser window, right? Window capture. Okay, there's that. Okay. We'll just do Shane. There we go. Okay, there's that. Okay. Yes. Are we doing it? Bear, are we doing it? We're doing it. Look at there. We've got it. Ha ha ha. Yeah, Bear had a professional show all set up, and then, you know what, people? Life happens. And then Bear did not have it set up. So there we are. There is that. Oh, yeah, of course. Make it bigger. Come on, man. Okay, there. That works. Let's move it over. Nope. I need to do the chat up front. Oh, gosh dang it. Nope. Got 1 second, people. I'll get to it. Here we go. There we are. All right, finally. Hi, Bear. Great to see you, says Amy. I hope you had a great New Year, Amy. You had a great New Year and a joyous. A joyous? We'll go with joyous. What the hell? A joyous January. Yeah, it's almost February. Bear almost got confused. In the head. So anyways, we're just checking stuff out. We'll go back here in just a second. I'll show you what I'm doing here. But there we are. There is that. That would be set up. Shane has some really ugly pages, though. They're all pixelated. I can understand that kind of being, modern art, maybe? But comic books, I'm not so sure. Come on, Shane. Come on, man. Depixelate it. Depixelate all that sort of stuff. Anyways, you can go check out that campaign. Oh, shoot. I do not have it in this description, but I did take out a number of pages out there. I didn't add it to this just because it was a test stream. All right, let me see. This will go back there. Yes, it works. Yay, Bear. Yay, Bear. That deserves a drink of old beer here. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right, let me get back to the chat here. Let's see. Derpy. Great to have Derpy here. Bear-tastic. Thank you, sir. Amy says, I'm painting. I've got to get a piece to an art show tomorrow before MegaCon. I guess MegaCon's in February? Wow. Keeps getting the emails from Tampa. Oh boy, should we talk about Tampa? Oy. Bear leaves. I tell you, people, Bear goes into hibernation for a month. Getting a little sleep, trying to reset up the old cave here. Gotta clean out some spider webs, a whole bunch of other personal issues, yada yada yada. And the whole Comicsgate thing just falls apart. Like, what the hell, man? What the hell? Bear's gotta be around just to be able to, set everyone straight. I feel like it's the part in the Mob movie, where you get the families together. You get the families together around the table there, and you get the Dawn out there at the rear front. Oh, this fighting! It's bad for business! On my daughter's wedding day! Yeah, that terrible stuff. For crying out loud. Bear needs to set Bear leaves for just a little bit, and everybody just goes freaking nuts, man. Freaking nuts! Yeah. Anyhow. It'll be okay, Bear. Thank you. It's one of these days. So anyways, that was kind of the sort of... This is a funny picture. I don't know. It was the prince and princess, or ex-prince and princess, and they're being shown to the cheap seats. I thought that was pretty funny. But no, that's why Bear was attempting to do. We will do it. I just got to figure this out here. literally and figuratively. We're going to actually do a review of Shadow of the Conqueror. We're going to do a honest review of Shadow of the Conqueror instead of, a mean-spirited review. I saw the one that Ethan gave out, and I'm like, yeah, I'm with you. Like 90% of the review, I'm like, yeah, okay, all right, yeah, oh, yeah, that art, yeah, okay. I can see where he's coming from, this, that, and whatever. And then he gets to the very end, and it's like, all right, I give this story like a 5 out of 10. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's it's fine, it's fair, that's fine. I give the art a 1 out of 10. I'm like, did you read the same book that I did? Like, it wasn't drawn in crayon, for crying out loud. Bear would get a 1 out of 10. I don't know if you can get a 0 out of 10, but anyways, we're going to do that. I got my nice little, of course, for crying out loud, I got my nice little camera set up here, but for some reason, I don't know why, the overhead image is upside down. So there you are, people. And it's a little slow, too. I don't know why it's... the hand... This one right here, that moves quickly, but... I don't know, it's got like a little bit of a delay. I might have to plug it in. I'd have to plug the USB in there and see if that would work. So, anyways, that was kind of the idea behind that. But as you can see, Bear's got a little bit of work left to go here. But there you go. I was going to do... I'll do very briefly. We'll get into it. Maybe Saturday we'll do an actual review. Shadow of the Conqueror, I thought it was fine. I didn't think it was great. I didn't think it was bad. I don't know what Ethan was drinking and or smoking when he said that it was a 1 out of 10. Oh. It was very workmanlike from Mike. I like some of the stuff at the very beginning, and towards the end, I thought the fight at the end was pretty good, but it was just very much okay, here's money to draw a book, and he did it. I mean, he drew it, and, it was fine and all. But I think that's all that it was. It was just kind of fine. It wasn't like, Beer was out the other day trying to find a movie. Scrolling through the on-demand stuff, right? And, they got like the 1,000 or whatever free movies on there. You're just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling some more. And then, you still don't find anything out of 1,000 movies. And that's kind of like what Shadow was. I thought it was a good premise and good setup. It didn't really pay it off. I thought the artwork was fine. It just didn't really take much chances with it. And, sometimes, I mean, honestly, I would say probably Ethan was a better, well, let me put it this way. Not as harsh as what Bear would say, would just be, it was fine. Because when you say something is just fine or just something that's okay, it's almost like it's forgettable. And that's kind of where I was going with the scrolling through all the movies. Kind of the same thing with the book. It was a fine book. I don't have anything really bad to say about it, but I mean, it wasn't like it wasn't fantastic either. It was just kind of middle of the road. I thought it was just okay. I thought it was fine. And sometimes that's actually a worse take. Sometimes for the artist, because they're not. You can take okay, this is bad. And then sometimes people might go out and, either watch the movie or read the comic where, I gotta go see this really bad thing, because sometimes it's so bad it's good. Or sometimes it's just so bad it's like the rubbernecking on the road there, where it's like, I really gotta see this terrible thing just to be able to experience. Where if you just say, it's fine, people are like, okay, I can pass by that. I don't really need to check it out or anything like that. So that's kind of where Bear came from. I need to go through some of the artwork and show you guys. I just haven't. I need to kind of page some of that stuff out. It's hard for Bear to kind of go through it. With the claws, people. With the claws out there. So there you go. There is that. This was the thumbnail that I was going to do. We'll do that on Saturday, but I was trying to find pictures of Bear's drawing art. And they just had art of bears, and I was like, no, God, no. I want the bears drawing the art. No, it's people drawing bears. I'm like, for crying out loud. So I just kind of came up with this. Anyhow, Anyhow, that's why we that's why we test everything out first, people. That's why we test it all out. And we just have the prince and princess and yada yada yada. There we go. There's that. Melissa is here. Great to have Melissa. I hope your January was excellent out there. I hope it was great. I got to at least say hello to Amy and Melissa. What was that? On one of the two of the Drawn and Quarter shows. I would check in every once in a while. Um, Listen into some of the just crazy drama streams that are going on, and you got kind of the gist of it, and it's like, okay, this is so silly. I mean, they're talking about the Tampa Bay stuff, and it's like, you weren't even there. Like you're doing all this on second hand. Like Bear was there. There's some stuff like Mandy and Shane were like talking about some stuff there, and it's like, no, that's not true at all. I can literally prove that. It's on videotape, for crying out loud. It's not. This isn't complicated, people. They're trying to say like there was nobody selling comics at the Comic-Con. It's like, yes, there were. Number one, both you and Mandy, both Shane and Mandy were selling comics, so yeah. There were a couple other vendors there as well that are on videotape from Bear that are there, so no, there were, I mean, it might not have been all of the, they were expecting a red carpet or something, I don't know, but anywho, all of that. So Bear's gotta come back and frickin', set things straight. Set them straight, man. Set them straight. Alright. Speaking of comics, let me bring up the news story that I had. We're just gonna run through it real quickly here. But you can see all the tabs. We're not gonna go through all the tabs. I just want to show this one here since it's on the mind here. I just love the picture here. That's fabulous. It makes Bear's day. Makes Bear's day here. All right. From the New York Post, the Amazing Spider-Man issue #1 comic book sells for over $1.3 million. So there you go. Actually, I've got. For crying out loud, Bear. Where did I do it? I did do it. I did. Bear you. Sneaking Bear. There we go. There it is. Here is the $1.3 million book. A near perfect copy of The Amazing Spider-Man #1. The comic book's price tag made collectors' spidey senses tingle. A near-perfect copy of The Amazing Spider-Man #1 sold for over $1.3 million, breaking the record for the highest-paid issue has ever fetched on the block. The unrestored copy of Marvel's Heroes self-titled series debut was purchased for a staggering bid of $1.38 million. Wow. The record-breaking sale was part of a larger comic collection that included 7 grades per year. A fine, very fine copy of Superman #1, which sold for just a minor $2.3 million. Industry experts said that Spider-Man's comic at 9.8 near mint condition, certified by the CGC, which has their own issues out there. The comic industry standard easily justifies the 7-figure price tag, says industry experts. Only one other copy is known in existence to have the same grade, and none have received a higher rated appraisal, according to CGC. Of course, they never give out a 10. For a buyer in today's market to obtain a copy of this issue at a 9.8 could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Yeah, or you could spend a whole lot of money. Adding that a 9.6 rated copy of the same issue went for just over $520,000 last year. So, just that extra 0.2 gets you an extra mil almost. So there you are. There you go. This Spider-Man #1 represents literally the launching of its own title that has lasted for decades. So historically, this is a very important book in the Spider-Man universe. Usually #1 is. I mean, there's Spider-Man #1 by Steve Ditko and writer Stan Lee hit the newsstands 7 months after the world's First met nerdy high schooler Peter Parker, who fights crime as the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man after being bit by a radioactive arachnid. An Amazing Fantasy number 15. Spidey's eponymous, whatever, series debut, which sold for just 12 cents. 1963 retells Parker's origin story. There you go. How he gained a superpower and how a burglar murdered Uncle Ben and his rice. The issue also introduced readers to villains, including a chameleon who confronts a crossover yarn with Marvel's Fantastic Four, a Daily Bugle publisher, J. Jonah Jameson. The copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 1 is deemed to be a curator, pedigree book, meaning it was part of a coveted personal collection of well-preserved comics that were rumored to have previously belonged to a museum creator, according to the auctioneer. So there you go. There you are, people. If you had a spare $1.3 million, it could be yours. But then it would be just locked up in a plastic case. You couldn't even read it. You wouldn't have any fun there. I don't know if it comes with any bubble gum either. So bubble gum 1963 might be a little stale at this point. Might be a little stale at this point. Oh, which by the way, I didn't even intend. Didn't even intend this, but come on, beer. Freaking Fruit Stripe Gum, R.I.P. discontinued after 60 years, people. 60 years. Good to see P Money here. Good to see P Money. The family is fine, and we did devotions because I didn't know Bear would be back. Well, neither did Bear. Neither. Listen, Bear was trying to take a month off. He was just trying to. I had to clear the plate. Had to make, here, let me show it. Had to make room in the old cave here for setting up the stage here, so trying to get all that stuff set up. Rejiggered the audio and the lighting setup in the old cave to get a little bit better room in here as well. Cleaned off, oh gosh, probably about half a terabyte on the old computer here. Archived and consolidated, what was it? 12 terabytes of previous videos that Bear's done in the past. I'm looking, let's see, it was 4 hard drives consolidated into one. Excuse me, 5. 5 hard drives consolidated into one, so 12 terabytes. Oy, oy, oy. So I was doing that, and I was going to try, here, I'll show you what I was trying to do. I'm going to try and do a nice little thing there, but I went and got some sushi and came back late. And I didn't have everything set up, so that's where we are. That's where we are. I had a really nice, kind of funny story here as well, but we'll save it for another time. We'll go back to the princess trying to get the cheap seats. Cheap seats. A 12 terabyte hard drive is a thing. Yes, it is. And it took, let's see, 5, 10. That probably took about 12 hours to copy all that stuff over. Yeah. Yeah, what do they say? The old one, you don't want to mess with somebody that buys, when they're talking about newspapers back in the day, you don't want to mess with somebody who buys his ink by the barrel. You don't want to mess somebody who buys his storage by the terabyte. Don't poke with the bear. He's got plenty of backups. People are saying, I had the video, but YouTube took it down. Well, not in Bear's case. He's got it all backed up. All backed up here. All right, let me go back. Let me see. Let's see. P Money exclamation point. Great to see you. Hello, good to see everyone. Yes, indeed. How's the missus? How is P Money? How is the missus and the little monies out there? Oh, of course. The family is fine, and we did devotions. There we go. Ruth says, "Hey, Bear." Hey, Ruth. Good to see you back. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Very unprofessional. Very unprofessional stream here, but we're trying our best. Trying our best here. Darn, I left my $1.3 million in my other pair of pants. When you do get that, make sure to send a little bit Bear's way here. 12 terabytes of hard drive ain't cheap, people. It ain't cheap. I'm in Canada. The monarchy is still our head of state. I'm so sorry. I thought it was a black guy. I am very thankful Harry left the monarch. I knew it was something along those lines. I didn't know if he was still a prince or not. They went to, this is a great photo. I just love this. They went to, like, the Bob Marley, there's a Bob Marley movie out there that people are, they went to go to the premiere for it. Walk the red carpet. It's like, oh, get to meet with all the people, walk the red carpet. And they probably thought, they're going to get great seats or whatever. It's like, nope, here's your seats, ex-princess. There you go. Try not to step on the gum on the floor. There we go. And of course, Bear was going to comment on the whole Comicsgate drama out there, but, might save it for the next show. Save it for the old next show. What are we up to? 8:43. I've been on that long? Holy cow. Bear is vamping here. And didn't have any idea that he was. There you go. There we go. Drinking some beer. So let me just double check here with the audio. Test. This doesn't sound bad. I moved the this thing is like a table stand. Let me see if I can. Where is it? Here, I'll bring it up. There we go. If you can see it. Most people have kind of like the actual, like radio broadcasting type microphones and everything. This is what Bear just has, kind of like a little table microphone. Let me see. Let me get to it here. Where are we? Come on, Bear. Thing with the thing. Yada. There we go. Well, it's not all in frame there, but let's see. So it's a little table stand microphone here. It just kind of sits on a base microphone. So that's what Beer has. I got two of them there, so he's not talking into that one. It's unplugged, people. It's unplugged. Anyway, so I've been noticing in the past, Beer would get, just angry. He would, get into the rhythm there and would, beat on the table or something like that. Not really beat, just kind of, put his fist on the table there, and it was messing up the audio. So I moved it to a shelf and brought it down. So I wanted to see if that would work. I had to rejigger everything here, people. So that's what Bear has been up to. He hasn't been slacking, I tell you that. Man. But anyways, there is that. I apologize if people are, what's the review for Shadow of the Conqueror? We'll get to that next week. For crying out loud. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. Since we only got a couple minutes left, let's leave it on a good high note here. Gosh, I really wanted to save this one. Gosh, should I save it, people? Should I save it for the next time, or should I do it now? I've got plenty of them. You see all the tabs up there. Got plenty of stories here. Not sure. This is a classic one, though. Put one in the chat if you want to hear the good story, or two if you want Bear to save it for the next time. We'll see what the chat has to offer here. We'll see what they have to offer. The other thing, Bear has been, in addition to kind of getting everything set up here and trying to get everything working and figuring all that stuff out, trying to figure out, hey, it's been a couple years, what's going on? What kind of channel is this? Are we doing, apparently, comic reviews are now back in a big thing? Bear hasn't done a review. Well, he'll do live reviews, but not the videotaped ones in quite a while. So I'm wondering if Bear should get back into doing. Oh, there is the one. I'm wearing a mustache. One. Okay, we will do that then. So just trying to figure out kind of, instead of just being on the treadmill all the time, taking a step back and like, okay, what actually are we trying to do with the channel? How are we doing it? Are we doing a good job? How can we do it better? That sort of deal. So a lot of thought has kind of gone into that as well. So trying to figure out, does the twice a week live show, does that still work? Should it go to one a week? Maybe once every other week? Maybe once a month? Something along those lines. Because, Bear would really like to get back into doing some of the videos. A lot of the work uh, is taken up, honestly, by doing some of the live shows. It doesn't quite look like it's a professional show, but it does take quite a bit of work. Quite a bit of work. All right, people, I see your ones out there. Let's get to it. I was trying to vamp here for just a second. All right. Grab a drink. All right. That would be from the New York Post, people. The New York Post. I didn't plan on talking about trash or casts. I found this, where was this? January 5th? Way back. A Disney Day Drinkers Club in a nasty feud with Epcot over Binny, the trash mascot. The trash mascot. And that would be, there we go. There is Binny. Binny, the trash can mascot. They are getting trashed at the happiest place on earth. The Disney Day Drinkers Club, a real thing that exists, is causing a stink over the relocation of their mascot, nicknamed Binny, a gray trash can that looks like any other at Disney's Epcot in Orlando, Florida. Binny, which was located outside of Rose and Crown Pub, has garnered a cult following with the Disney Day Drinkers Club, an unofficial boozy group that meets regularly to get sloshed at the theme park. I will drink to that. The club makes sense. When I hear about Disney lately, I want to drink too. I will second that. There we are. But the crew, also referenced as Club D3, we're down with D3, is now trash-talking Disney after staff at the theme park recently decided to move their beloved Binny. Binny became the club's mascot in 2021 when some of the members were, quote, drinking around the world at Epcot. Pardon me, I'm burping here. As most people know, it's hard to find a table when you need to set your drink down as you are day drinking, as you are. Usually the nearest trash can will suffice. One of our first meetups, we were drinking around the world and we discovered the perfect Disney Day Drinkers Club mascot. The club website said of their mascot, he, quote, he is always trashed. Always trashed out there. Father Sean Knox, a now retired Air Force chaplain and Roman Catholic priest, was one of the members drinking with the group and had officially blessed the trash bin as the mascot by sprinkling a few drops from his pint of Smithwick's ale. Pardon me, P-Money. Smithwick's ale. Then everyone toasted the bin, club members recalled to the paper. But when the bin was relocated to a new location across the street from the sportsman's shop, in September, the club's Facebook group, which has 86,000 members, blew up over the rubbish news. It's become a tradition for the members of the D3 Club, as well as other fans of Binny, to visit and take a photo with the infamous trash bin. But after it was removed, it was hard to tell which bin was Binny. That would be hard. A Disney spokesperson told the paper that Binny had become so popular that too many people were lining up to take photos with the trash can, blocking the entrance to the pub in the UK pavilion and creating safety hazards. I guess they should have one of those like Disney passes that just takes you to the trash can so you get sloshed. Skip Shear, who founded the D3 Club, told the paper that moving the bin was a big deal because of Disney's superfans' attention to detail. Burp indeed. Disney ended up moving Binny back to its original spot, and members of the club rejoiced. Yay! Even buying plane tickets to snap a pic with the bin behind the Rose and Crown. Rose and Crown. They traveled halfway across the country to take a picture of a trash can. I know it's just a trash can, one member wrote in the Facebook group, under the image of Binny by the pub, but I have to say, my heart instantly leapt for this joy at this photo. The club has at least 2 subgroups. That's what happens. You see it in Comicsgate. 2 subgroups, one for marathon runners and one for singles. 4 couples who met through the singles D3 group are engaged, and one is already married. D3 members even have a secret password, quote, "take me to the summit," to say to bartenders around Disney World to get access to a secret menu. Quote, "when I enter the parks, I just feel really good, and it brings back all their childhood memories," Cher told the paper. That's really magical as an adult, especially when you introduce a few cocktails. A few cocktails indeed. There you go, people. You didn't think Bear would have a story about a trash can, but here we are, people. Here we are. All the news that's fit to print. There they all. Look at them all gathered around Binny. Look at them. Hanging out. Getting sloshed. I'm going to go take a picture of Binny. I'll drink to that. Bear will definitely drink to that. So there you are, people. I know Bear knows you have missed, Bear's eclectic mix of news stories out here. Literally almost died the last time. Ay. That was a long live stream. But here we are, people. Back in action. Back in action with people who go to Disney World, take pictures of trash can, and get really drunk. Really drunk. Really drunk. We're back, people. We're back. We're taking it wherever we can go. Using a trash bin as a table, says Amy. Yeah, apparently. It's got that flat top there, so you can put your drink down there. And apparently it's also got the, let's see, is it on there? Yeah, it's got the lamp post there, which you can kind of lean or hang up. I think there was a guy, yeah, there he is, kind of hanging there so he doesn't fall over and, have to explain to the kids, I got completely sloshed at Epcot and, fell over and, security had to escort us out. That's why your mom was crying, all this sort of deal. There you go. So there is your good Disney news story, probably of the decade, really. It's hard to come across good Disney stories out there, so there you are, people. There you go. Well, I hope the mustached man that voted twice really appreciated that story. Really did. Let's see, I'm not sure how I feel about this, but it is funny, says Amy. Well, that is Bear's intention. If you can get Amy to laugh, we've been doing a somewhat professional show here. There you are. Expensive day drinking club, says Peabody. Do they even have to pay every time they enter the park? Yeah. Have you ever been to Disney World? Oh my God, Bear went there one time. No, it was God, what's the one? Is the Hollywood something or other? It's the one with the Tower of Terror. I forget the name of that park. They got Disney World, they got Epcot, Animal Kingdom. Supposed to go to the water park, but it was, shocking. Springtime in Orlando, it was raining. Go figure. So we went to the other place instead, and there's like little secret alcoves and little caves around there. You're not supposed to. You're just supposed to just not even pay attention to all that. It's usually where like all the janitors and all that stuff are, kind of coming in and out. And they don't want to come through where all the patrons are, so they have kind of like these secret entrances and exits and everything. So, Bear kind of went a little bit past the line or whatever it was out there, and then like literally all of a sudden, like 3 security guards like literally come out of the bushes. Excuse me, Bear, what are you doing here? We saw you. We saw you come over here. You need to get the hell out of here. Oh, okay, all right. So, yeah, of course you gotta pay. Of course you gotta pay to get in. Hollywood Studios. There we go. Thank you. There you go. I couldn't remember the dang name of it. I remember the Tower of Terror. That was it. The line was very short because it was raining, so I got to go in there pretty quick. It was all right. It's like a roller coaster, but it just goes straight down. It doesn't travel laterally. It just you go up and you fall. Is it like 13 stories or something? I forget. It's been a while. Been a minute. Honey, can we spend thousands on a trip to get a picture with a trash can? There you go. This is our own trash cast here. Bear has his own Binny trash cast for all the people over at the other thing. Just come on, man. Really? Do we have to go through all this every year? Frickin' Eric July and Yellow Flash. If anybody had a beef with Yellow Flash, it would be Bear. He kept stealing Bear's news stories. There was like a period of like 3 or 4 weeks where, like, literally, Bear would do a show on Saturday. 8 o'clock. When is Flash come on? Like 10 or 11 or something like that. And literally, like several hours later, not just like, he had the same story I did. No, it was like literally 4 stories in a row, all in the pattern that Bear had it in. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, really? You're gonna steal? You're gonna take links and ideas from a channel that has, I don't know, 15, 20 people watching, maybe? Really? I guess maybe because, nobody's going to know that he was stealing from. I don't know if he was really stealing, but, man, it was very coincidental. And then Air July, I don't know, people, we're shocked that the book looked terrible. Really? All I had to do was look at 2 pages. It's like, yeah, man, pass. It'll be alright. Good luck, Eric. You've made plenty of money. You got your business going on. You're fine. You're fine, Eric. That's fine. That's alright. Then all of a sudden it blows up. It's like, I just discovered the book doesn't look very good. Wow, huh. See. Interesting that. I drew covers for the guy. Yeah, it's great and all, but, look. 3D animation in here. Tracing. Oh, my God. Let's make 12 episodes of 3 hours apiece. Like, Bear did one 3-hour thing and nearly died. Whew. Bear versus Yellow Flash both have lightning-based powers. That's true. Thank you, baby. Bear didn't realize that. That's true. Yeah. Maybe that's why he was stealing. I don't know. I really don't know if he was stealing or not. It was just very, very suspect out there. Very suspect. So, I don't know, people. I didn't want to comment too much on that. It had the issues with the whole, you're pissing off Kelsey and Narwhal. Like, really? Like, these are 2 of the nicest guys that Bear went down there, saw the people, he was there. We all had a great time. Now all of a sudden, Bear's like some sort of sex pervert or something like that. I'm like, I didn't even go to the freaking, what was it, the castle, the dungeon, whatever the hell. I don't know, man. Bear is almost thinking, I've been trying to do, maybe get some more, instead of just Bear, maybe bring some people on, either just to interview or just kind of interact or whatever. If Bear did that, I'm wondering if I should call it the Dungeoneers. Just go ahead and call your show the Dungeoneers. It doesn't even have to be anything, that related or anything. Just call it that. And just kind of have some laughs with that. But, some of that stuff, it's like, people, I literally have you on film. What you're saying isn't true at all. I have you on film. I have you on tape. Like, literally, like, Shane's out there like, yeah, we didn't see any people selling comics. I'm like, I just followed you and Mandy around while you were on your live stream talking about stuff. I say, hey, look, here's somebody here selling not just comic books, but they were selling, let's see, Cyberfrog, they were selling Graveyard Shift, they were selling a couple other, Comicsgate stuff. I was like, well, damn, where's Shane at? Let me get him over here and show the people while he's live. They done walked off. They were looking at, it's terrible. It's like a flea market. Well, you went through the whole place that was selling the dead animals. You spent like 10 minutes there. Like, if it was so terrible, why'd you spend 10 minutes? Just provable stuff. Provable stuff, people. I don't know. That's Bear's rant. I apologize, people. Apologize. There's Binny. If we're gonna talk trash, we're gonna talk Binny here. Yes, indeed. All right, what time is it? It's getting 9 o'clock. That's way longer than the test stream that Bear wanted to do here. But we're going to do it. Oh, for crying out loud. Sting a Tim Apple. There we go. All right. We're going to try and do this Saturday. We're going to go ahead and do the review. Let me get off of this. We're going to go ahead and do the review. An honest review of, Shadow. We're going to do an honest review of that. Maybe a couple of other things as well. We'll figure it out, people. We will figure it out. But, yeah. There we are. Bear is burping. I apologize. Burping away here. Burping away. But anyways, people, this was just a test. Let's have fun. Let's see if everything works. All that sort of stuff. So, I appreciate everyone here. Let me go through it. Let me go. First rant of 2024. It won't be Bear's last, that's for sure. That is just a sampling. That's a sampling, man. I could go on. Great to see Derpy here. Great to see Derpy. Excuse me, Derpy Entertainment. If you want your entertainment, you gotta be Derpy. Let's see, Amy and Melissa as well. Always great to see P-Money. And we always appreciate the lurkers and Russian bots out there. We do. We do as well. Let's see. They changed the name for some reason. It's called MGM Studios. Oh, okay. Oh, I got the meat. Okay. Okay. Well, maybe it works. I don't know. Anyways, people. This was just a test stream. If you want to go see this, let me put it back in here. I'm probably not going to list this. I'm probably going to take it off after the live show here. But if you want to check it out, I will put it up in the archive. Let me see. Let me do the thing with the thing. Where am I? Here we are. So if you want to go check it out, I will put it into the archive. If you haven't subscribed, well, there are more subscribers over there than there are here on this channel. Go figure. Who knew? So go check that out. We'll put it up over there. And that's also where all of the other live shows are. So go check that out. Would appreciate that. Would appreciate it. All right, people. Well, I don't know if there's going to be a drawn-in quarter tonight. Hopefully, if there is, I will see you over there. Not going to worry about any trashing or casting. I'm just going to go have some fun watching some people draw. That'll be what Bear will do. If not, we'll see you here on Saturday. But you know what, people? All of this talk, especially for not doing it for a month, has made Bear hungry. So he's going to head back into the woods. Miguel, you show up in the last second. For crying out loud. Good to see Miguel here. Comicsgate Silver. Into the woods. Let's see. Into the woods. Grrrrr. It's been a minute, so Bear forgot his outro. There we go. Grrrr. Good night, everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your day here. Take care.